Morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining today. My name is Melissa, and I'm here to lead you through sunrise stretch. So we will practice together for 25 minutes today. Just a reminder to listen to your body. If any stretches are not working for you, please skip them, come on out and modify. So things that you may want for your practice today is you may want to have your yoga mat, maybe a blocker blanket. That can be a really nice way to support your body through the practice. But of course, if you don't have those, it's perfectly fine. You can definitely work around them throughout the class today. So for our class today, I was thinking of focusing a bit on the IT bands. So the IT band is called our iliotibial band, and it's a thick, dense kind of band of connective tissue and fascia that connects from our hip down to our knee. And sometimes this gets very tight and tense and can cause some discomfort, especially if you run, if you're a cyclist, if you hike. And if you go through everyday life, it's not really bothering you. That's really awesome. But I bet if you ever grabbed a foam roller or a hand roller to roll out the area, it would probably bring quite a bit of discomfort. I feel like everyone's IT band's a bit tight. So what happens is sometimes the IT band gets really tight because other muscles get a bit weak. So especially the glutes, the gluteus maximus. So I was thinking today we could do a little bit of strengthening, and we'll also focus on some stretching. And the great thing with working in this area is we don't always just experience relief here. We can experience relief in the full body. So sometimes when we release IT bands, it can really help with our low back. When we release IT bands, it can release tension in the neck or the feet because all of the connective tissue, the fascia is also connected and intertwined through the body. So it can offer really limitless benefits to the body. So let's get started down on our backs today. So we're just gonna lay down and get nice and comfortable. And then as we come down onto the back, bring your right leg up and over. So this will just bring us into a figure four stretch. And we're just gonna hang out here for just a moment. And so with this one, we have our right leg up and over. If you wanted to intensify the stretch, you can put your hand in your knee and gently press your knee away from your face. And we're just going to hold this one for a moment here. This is a nice warm up, and then we can move into deeper stretches. Now, if you'd like, you can hang out here. And if you would like to experience more of a stretch, let's try to reach for the back of your left leg. You could also reach for the front of your left leg. And then really try to pull those legs into your body here. And maybe close the eyes. We'll just come into a little relaxation, a bit of a body scan to just kind of drop into the stretch to relax muscles, to release. And so we'll just feel the eyes closing, relaxing the eyebrows, and relaxing the jaw. And try to let go of tension through the back of the head and the back of the neck. Relax through the shoulders, through the arms, through the hands. And then try to relax the upper mid and low back. Relax your legs, relax your feet. And letting this stretch go, we'll unwrap that one. Take your feet out nice and wide to the edges of your mat, and we'll take a little rock to the right and a little rock to the left. So windshield wiping the legs side to side. And then bringing yourself into stillness here. Let's take our left leg up and over. And just having the foot on the ground to start, and we'll just give ourselves this time to warm up. Maybe close the eyes and having compassion for your body. So, the first thing in the morning, the body tends to be a bit tighter. Maybe we woke up just a bit ago and the muscles just aren't open. So this stretch may feel a bit challenging, but it's very good for your body, very beneficial. But it is very interesting to notice, us doing the practice first thing in the morning versus in the evening. The body is just so much more open and the muscles have been being warmed up all day. But there is something so wonderful about practicing in the morning because you really set the tone for your day. Personally, I feel so much more positive when I do stretching in the morning or do yoga in the morning. And my body feels so fantastic for the whole entire day. So a little bit of trade-off. You have to just see which one is best fit for you. Now hang out here, maybe reach for the back of the leg, maybe reach for the front of the leg, and then we're just gonna pull this one in a bit. So reclining pigeon, this is a wonderful stretch for the IT bands. It's really a wonderful stretch for your legs, for your hips, and really, really great for your low back. And so we want to find softness in the stretch here, but we also want to activate the arms and really feel those arms pulling the legs into our body. Feel free to flex your left foot if you'd like. Encourage your left knee away from your face. And that just may give you a little bit more stretch, make that a little deeper. And release. Let's unwrap those legs. Feet to the edges of the mat, knees are bent, and drop your knees to the right and to the left. Great. Let's drop our knees off towards the left, and then we'll just roll right onto the left side here. And we're going to be on the side body for a moment. So if your hip is sensitive, you may want to grab a blanket to give a little bit of padding there. And your left arm can prop you up. So you can be in a half sphinx, kind of rising up like this, or you can also have the arm relaxing down and create a bit of a pillow here for the head. Now for this stretch, let's have our bottom leg straight. And our right foot is going to take a nice big step up the mat. And you will have your right toes facing off to the left side of the room. You can take your hands into the knee and just feel that knee pressing away. Now, if this is feeling easier, one option would be to come onto the edge of your foot so that the sole of the foot can roll up. And then you can pull that, press that knee away. So you have a couple of options here. And that's really going to help to give that wonderful stretch to the IT band. Good. Let's begin to release that one. You can come on up to seated from here. Give your legs a bit of a shake out. And then let's try that on the other side. We're just going to lay down onto the right side of the body. And left foot can float on up. Have your left toes pointing off to the right. Have your foot planted. Maybe press your knee away. Roll into the edge of your foot. Feel the sole of your foot moving up to the sky. And release this one. Let's take our feet together. We're going to prop ourselves on up into seated, and we can give our legs a bit of a shake out. Let's take ourselves into a comfortable seated position. Our legs will be crossed here. And let's begin to take our right leg in front. So we'll have a little bit of a staggering of the legs. Our right foot is in front, our left foot is behind. We're sitting up nice and straight here. Bringing your hands out to the sides of your body. Let's begin to flip the palms up. We will float our hands on up to the sky. Palms can touch. And as you're doing this, take your gaze up to your fingertips. Now, palms face down, hands relax down, and take your gaze to your chest. We're just going to gaze down the front of the body. Hands float up, let your gaze float up. Hands float down, gaze floats down. Move here, move at your own pace. As the hands relax down onto the mat, block your hands out in front and come on down into a fold. So if it's challenging to fold here and you have that yoga block, you may want to just bring that out in front of you. You could drop your forearms onto it. And then just let yourself soften here into the stretch. Walk your hands off to the right. So we'll try to take our left hand in line with our right knee. Stretch your hands out as far as you can. And then your right hand can sweep behind you. Maybe take your arm, wrap it around your low back, and reach for the other hip crease. Now try to relax your head. Maybe try to gaze towards your navel just to really release your neck. Sometimes we think our neck is relaxed, but we're holding onto so much tension there. So with each exhale, try to let that tension go. Unwinding this pose. Let's walk ourselves back on through into a neutral spine. We will bring our right leg out in front. And then we'll take the sole of our left foot to the inside of our right leg. We'll take our left arm down onto the mat. So we're just going to take our elbow down and forearm down. Right hand up and over. We'll give ourselves a little side stretch here. Now try to feel this right hip rolling open. Try to get this nice opening in the front of the body and the side of the body. Try to roll the right shoulder back a little bit, left shoulder under, heart is shining to the sky. Core engages. Let's bring ourselves back on up to neutral. Nice full breath here to lengthen. Walking the hands out in front and folding down. So this takes us into Janu Shirshasana, head to knee stretch. And then with each exhale, just letting yourself drop deeper and deeper into relaxation. Hands can walk into your body. Let's begin to bend our right leg. So we'll keep that connection of the sole of our left foot to the top of the leg. Right hand to your left knee, left hand behind your body. Take a nice deep full breath as you inhale and a nice deep full breath as you exhale. Coming back on through to center, we will realign here. Take that right foot, let's sweep it out. Coming back into seated. Left leg floats in front to start. Let's take that time to feel nice and even and grounded here. Hands out to the sides of your body, palms face down. Palms face up. Let's take our gaze right on up to the sky. Gaze floats down, hands relax down. Rising with the breath, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Wonderful. As the hands relax down, walk your hands in front. Let's give ourselves that nice, gentle forward fold. And then again, feel free to grab onto your block. It can just help assist you in the pose. It doesn't, perhaps don't always make the pose easier. It just gives you a little bit of help, which can be so nice. Such a wonderful way to support the body. Walk your hands to your left knee. So we'll encourage those right fingertips to be in line with our left knee. Stretch the hand out as far as you can. And then sweep your left arm behind your body. Maybe take that half bind if you'd like. Maybe gaze to your navel. Just see if that helps you relax your head a little bit more. And release. Let's begin to float ourselves back on through to center. We're going to come on up through the spine. Let's straighten out our left leg. Take the sole of your right foot to the inside of your left leg. Right arm comes down. So we're just going to drop down onto our elbow, to our forearm. Left arm up and over. Let's land in that nice lateral stretch for the spine. Gives us that wonderful stretch for the intercostal muscles, all of those little muscles in between the ribs. They get a wonderful, wonderful stretch. Coming up to center, let's realign here. Left leg bend. We'll take the sole of our right foot to the top of the leg here. Get nice and grounded, and left hand to the right knee and right hand behind the body. So this will bring us into our twist. As we're twisting here, maybe gaze off your right shoulder. Just noticing if that helps you move a little bit deeper into the twist. Float yourself back on through to center. Let's come on forward into table. And as you come into table, maybe grab a blanket to pad your knees. We will take our knees, our hips in line, wrists and shoulders in line. Feel the fingers fan wide. Press through the index finger, press through the thumb. Right foot comes up in between the hands. So if you need to give a little bit of assist to that foot, you can grab onto it and draw it forward. Let's take this time to bend and straighten the front leg. Now, as you're creating this movement, just make sure that your right knee and your right ankle are in the same line. So we just don't want our knee to be moving too far forward here. And if that's happening, just try to bring a bit of distance between your front foot and your back knee. Straighten the front leg. Let's give ourselves that fold forward. This is called a half split stretch, Ardha Hanumanasana. And then bending into your right knee. Let's gently feel those hips floating forward and down here. Variation of a knee down runner stretch. Really good for your quad and your hamstring and your calf. Let's begin to come into tabletop from here. So you can take your right knee to meet your left knee. Lower your stomach down. Let's lift up through the heart. We'll work with our spine here. Tailbone lowers and crown of the head will lower. And flow through cat and dog stretch for a moment. Lengthen your spine as you inhale. Lengthen your spine as you exhale. As you inhale, feel your shoulders relax from your ears. Create a bit of space between the ears and the shoulders. Feel the shoulder blades moving down your back. And then on the exhale, really round through your back. Imagine creating space between the shoulder blades. Finding a neutral spine here. Left foot floats up in between the hands. Take that opportunity to bend and straighten the front leg. Straightening the front leg, let's fold ourselves forward, letting your spine relax, head and neck, relax and release. Bending into your knee, let's gently drop those hips forward and down. And we'll take our right foot to meet our left foot, coming into a forward fold. Rolling up your spine, we'll come on up one vertebrae at a time. As you come to standing, let's take our shoulders up, back, and down. Take a full breath in, take your hands to the sky. Take your hands at your heart as you exhale. Thank you so much for joining me today. I Hope you feel great. I hope those IT bands feel really open. I hope your low back feels a bit better, legs and hips as well. Have a wonderful day today, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care.